This is gold, and today it's Tuesday, 20th of August 2013, and the time is 10:45 GMT. We are looking at the H4 time frame of the precious metal, and because of Salim's email and many of our friends, our users who are into gold trading, I decided to prepare a brief study on the precious metal, which might help you get positioned for good profits. Here you see the last signal I had given. I had posted the free video on free signals tab, and you can see that there has been quite a bit of a progress on the metal, and I'm going to use different systems to have different views on the same instrument, so that we can get as many confirmations as possible for the direction of our trade. It's obvious that there is an uptrend. It's a common secret that Big China has started jumping in long and buying quite a bit ago. Now, AUD USD is falling, but Australian elections are pretty near, so I suppose there will be a massive reversal. It's just a suggestion, of course. I'm not into political analysis or whatever, but it is just an assumption because of the psychology of the investors. A bullish move is expected there, and it will be parallel with the bullish move on the precious metal, which has already started. Now, let's see. The US dollar, it's getting stronger now, but I believe at a certain point the Federal Reserve Bank will start buying gold like crazy as well. So going up is the only reasonable trend that I can have in my mind for gold right now. Of course, I may be wrong, because you never know how low is low enough or how high is high enough. Anyway, so let's start with Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. I will insert it on the chart. And we'll have a quick look. So everything looks bullish on the H4 time frame. Everything looks strongly bullish on the daily time frame, and although there is a flat top Kumo here, which may attract the price for a while, and we may see some downward moves, they will be temporary. If the leading Kumo was parallel, I would be worried that there might be a fall, and the attraction of the price might lead it to fall down. But because the leading Kumo has this upward slope and it's almost pointing upwards, it's not as sharp as we'd like because of these two bearish candlesticks, but it can get sharper. So because of this slope, I have reasons to believe that this uptrend will survive the magnetic attraction of flat Kumo, flat top Kumo. On weekly chart, we see that the environment is still bearish, and Chiku span is downwards for now, and the distance between the price, the vertical and the horizontal distance, is big, and so is the distance between second span B, which is the upper border of the leading bearish Kumo, and second span A, and this shows that there is bearish momentum still on the precious metal. We also see that the leading edge, the edge of the leading Kumo, is sharp, pointing downwards. So for now, although we see this reversal, things look rather bearish. But look at some key points here, which come usually first. We just had a successful, a few weeks ago, almost a month ago, a successful cross, bullish cross. The price crossed above Tenkan-sen, which is the red line. If price succeeds in crossing above Kijun-sen, then odds for a major bullish reversal will be even higher. Okay. You must know that when price crosses Tenkan-sen, especially in such a big time frame, this is a major reversal signal. It may succeed, it may not, but if we have a successful bullish cross of Kijun-sen as well, then you may be sure that if you are positioned long, you'll be fine. Okay, let's see the monthly chart here. On the monthly chart, we see that everything is bullish, and that fall was not enough to turn things upside down. So price nailed inside the Kumo for a while, but now it's bouncing back, and this is going to be a very big upward move. Okay, this is going to be a very big upward move. Once you see on the monthly chart price crossing above Tenkan-sen, you see Tenkan-sen here, the red line, you can start celebrating the uptrend. Okay, but if you are aggressive, you can do it now, even sooner. So back to H4, everything looks bullish for now. On H1, it's not bullish because the price is moving inside the Kumo. We have a leading Kumo which is bearish, although there is this belly down, flat top, bullish reversal formation, but it is half done, it's not completed. It will be totally bullish and price will go up once this is completed. For now, all scenarios are possible, and we should wait. In terms of biases, when the price is inside the Kumo, the market sentiment is considered neutral. Okay, that's what the H1 chart says. M30, bearish environment, bearish biases, although price has crossed above Tenkan-sen and above Kijun-sen. Let me see the relationship of price with Tenkan-sen on H1. On H1 we had the bullish cross, price crossed above Tenkan-sen, and it's just trying to cross above Kijun-sen. If it succeeds, then the next milestone is a bullish Kumo breakout here, where Chikou span will go straight above past price action. That will be the last step and the last confirmation that everything has turned bullish. On M30, we had the two crosses above Tenkan-sen and above Kijun-sen. Chikou span is still below the past price action. We want to see it above past price action, but we even better want to see it above the Kumo. So to see that, price must go above the Kumo too. So we should have a bullish Kumo breakout on M30 to be 100% sure that price goes up, which is something about to happen on M15. We had a bullish cross over Tenkan-sen long ago, a few candlesticks ago, a bullish cross above Kijun-sen a few candlesticks ago. Now price is trying to cross above the Kumo to give us a bullish Kumo breakout, and if that happens successfully and price moves here in the open space going up, and if we see leading Kumo giving us an upward slope, and if it has a sharp edge pointing upwards, and if Chikou span, the green line, goes not only above past price action as it goes now, but also above the Kumo and going straight up, then yes, this is it. Everything looks bullish. But not for now. We are in a transitional stage. On M5, we could say that things look bullish. The only negative is that Chikou span goes down instead of up. Price crossed Tenkan-sen downwards. We wanted to stay above Tenkan-sen and of course above Kijun-sen. And when we see price going above Tenkan-sen and Chikou span turning upwards, we will be more confident about the bullish biases. Well, M1 actually it's not something to consider when we are making a study like this, because everything changes at a minute. Even M5 is not a time frame to consider. M15 and above are the time frames to look at, especially 1 hour, 4 hours, daily. We want, on the 4 hours chart, we want price to go above Tenkan-sen. For those of you who are not positioned on gold yet, and you didn't go long when we gave the previous signal, now is a great, it's a great time for you to, if you see a cross, a bullish cross of the price above Tenkan-sen, is a great point for you to enter long. If you see, we had given our signal after we saw this cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. We had this bullish cross between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. And then there was a second cross at the moment that we had this big bullish candlestick. Okay, so you can use the relationship of the price this time with Tenkan-sen, and when it jumps successfully above Tenkan-sen, it's a good sign for you to enter long if you are not long already on H4. Okay, now on daily. Okay, price is already above Tenkan-sen, above Kijun-sen. We only want to see Chikou span going above the Kumo. Okay, we want Chikou span to go above the Kumo, not inside the Kumo. Now let's change system. I will remove Ichimoku and I will add Bollinger Bands, Bill Williams Alligator, and Bill Williams Fractals. You choose the colors, of course. Okay, these are the colors I have chosen. This is it. So we see that on the H4 time frame, we gave you the previous signal. We gave it when we had No, it was after this. So a valid fractal, a valid upward bullish fractal, is a fractal which is at the lower Bollinger Band or below median line of Bollinger Bands and below the teeth, the red line of alligator, with leading alligator going upwards or curved upwards. Okay. We now see on the H4 time frame that we have a valid fractal, which is a valid bearish reversal fractal above median line and above alligator's teeth, with leading alligator going curved downwards on the H4. And let's see on the daily chart. But on the daily chart, everything looks bullish. You see the big picture. The smaller picture on H4 says that temporarily, for now, there will be a downward move. Okay. But because this is not here on the upper Bollinger Band, and because the Bollinger Bands are turned inwards, their edges are turned inwards, maybe it's not as strong. It's not a very strong signal. And since we see that on the daily chart everything looks bullish and the edges of the Bollinger Band are turned outwards, which means that the Bollinger Bands, which are elastic and they want to contain the price, to contain the volatility of the price, they are getting prepared to contain it. And if they are opening, they go outwards, it means that they expect a big move, and the big move will be to the direction of the price, which is moving on one of the two bands. Right now the price is moving on the upper band, which means that the bands are getting prepared for high volatility on the upper band for a bullish move. Okay, and we see this confirmed by the leading alligator. Let's see the weekly chart. On the weekly chart, we had this bearish reversal. We had it a few weeks ago. You see the big fractal, valid fractal on the lower Bollinger Band, which was of course below median line, below alligator's teeth, and the leading alligator was curved upwards. Very strong reversal. Okay, on the weekly chart. On the monthly chart, everything here with this system, everything looks bearish yet. Okay, so you saw that Ichimoku was more sensitive in finding out with Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, pinpointing the reversal. This system, to give us to show us the potential reversal, we must use it on smaller time frames. So let's see. H4 shows a small bearish reversal, but alligator is curved. Let's see on H1. But on H1 we see that it's curved downwards and upwards and downwards and upwards. So on the H1 time frame we see that there is a consolidation, there is a contraction of the Bollinger Bands, so you should expect some sideways movement for a while, and that explains a lot. On M30 you see that this bearish reversal fractal is invalid because the leading alligator is turned upwards, not downwards. Okay, so this is the valid one here, and this is just a minor move inside the bigger move. So let's change the system now. I will remove Bollinger Bands, Alligator, and Fractals, and we'll add MACD and parabolic SAR. So on the H4 time frame, we see that first of all, the histogram has been built above zero line, and this is a bullish histogram. This shows that bullish momentum is increasing, decreasing, increasing again, decreasing, and maybe it will start increasing again. The moment it started decreasing and we had this fall, this small downward move, signal line of MACD popped out of the histogram. Okay, the exact moment signal line popped out of the histogram, we had those bearish candlesticks. Let me draw a vertical line here to show you the correlation. Okay, I think this is the moment, the candlestick where signal line, yes, this is where when signal line popped out of the histogram. When it popped out of the histogram, you see we had this downward move. When it will touch the histogram going upwards again, we will know that the upward move is continuing. So I remove the vertical line now, and I will go to smaller time frames. Also, SAR gave us a 3 first bearish dots, meaning that there was a downward move. But if we see a candlestick, a big candlestick here, almost touching one of SAR's dots, then we will see the first bullish dot below the next candlestick here. So this is relevant. On H1, we see we just had the 3 first bullish dots of SAR, and we had the opposite. The price made this bullish histogram here, okay, then it fell below zero line and made this bearish histogram, and when signal line jumped out of the bearish histogram, I will insert a vertical line for you to see. Price of the instrument started going up again. Here we had, yes, and look at the coincidence. The moment the signal line of MACD jumped out of the histogram, we got the first dot, the first bullish dot of SAR. You see how nice, how practical, and how useful these tools are. Okay. But because many don't like SAR because it is very lagged and it reacts later, whatever. Okay, MACD is sensitive, and I like to use it on M15 time frame, which is even more sensitive. And the smaller the time frame, the sooner you see the changes, the moves. So let me remove the vertical line again. On M30, we see the bullish dots of SAR here. We see that the signal line has gone out of the bearish histogram, and it's going up. While bearish momentum is decreasing, we expect to see the bullish histogram building up so that signal line starts running inside it upwards. and on M15. Here, signal line just started running inside the bullish histogram, but look at something very important. You must see the histogram lines growing higher, each one taller than the next. If you see that there is an angle here and the lines are decreasing, don't enter, because on the next line this signal line may pop out of the histogram. Okay, enter when line runs upward inside the bullish histogram, when the bullish histogram is growing bigger, and you can see that from its lines. If the lines are shorter, don't enter. Okay, wait. So we saw the daily chart. On the daily chart, we see that the signal line is running upwards inside a bullish histogram with its lines growing higher, growing taller. That's good. That means upward move. On the weekly chart, we see that the signal line popped out of the histogram, of the bearish histogram. The bearish histogram decreases. You see its new line is shorter than the previous. So the bullish momentum is increasing, and this is confirmed by SAR dots. We have bullish dots here. So the instrument is on an uptrend. On the monthly chart, the instrument is on a downtrend, unless the bearish momentum becomes smaller, comes to zero, and then bullish momentum starts increasing when the line reaches 0.11, so it starts going inside the bullish histogram. I will remove these systems now. And I will go back to H4, and I will draw the Fibonacci levels. So this is the previous wave. But if we take this one, this will take time to show. So let's go to H1. Maybe we see something more specific there. Okay, let me see. This is the last big active wave. It was an upward wave. Price made this correction. It almost touched the 50 Fibonacci level, and it looks like it's reversing. It's going upwards. Let's remove it now, and let's go to a higher time frame, daily time frame, and see. Okay, we had this downward move. Price went up even above the 75, and it's on an upward, clearly on an upward move. Now, when are we going to say that we truly have a reversal? Okay, let me remove this. Okay, so when we had a downtrend, on a downtrend the instrument makes lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, this lower high. When we have the last lower high breached by the price, and the price, instead of going lower, it goes higher than the previous lower high, then this is, theoretically, this is a reversal. We expect this to be confirmed, to be validated, and then we know that yes, there is a reversal. And the bigger the time frame, the stronger the confirmation. So we theoretically expect, I will only put text, so that was the last lower high, and I will make it yellow, or should I make it red? Yes, I will make it red. That was the last lower high. Okay, so that, and the previous was here. Let me call this lower high 2. So lower high 1, lower high 2. When we see the price going higher than lower high 2, and this is validated, it will breach that level and then will go down, and then we'll retest it and go higher. If it goes higher, yes, we have a reversal. We can make sure that we have a reversal. You will see that there is a sideways move here, and maybe there will be a lot of sideways move on this level too. There will be a lot of resistance where there had been a lot of support during the downtrend. Okay, we should expect a lot of resistance at this level. So this is it. I hope I gave you some insight on the instrument. Thanks a lot for watching, and happy pips.